we're going to be reviewing an IT consulting firm's website and also talking about how you can most effectively create a website that's going to become a really valuable part of your marketing portfolio. First of all, you want to choose a domain name that fits your company. The domain name of your website should really match your company name and also be a .com, so a .com as opposed to a .net or some other addition. That's really going to be the thing that's going to get you the best search results and the best results in general. So for example, if your company name is ABC Consulting, you want to try to go for the domain name that's www.abcconsulting.com. When you have a domain name that doesn't match your company name, first of all, you're going to have to really train your prospects, customers, and clients to remember your company name and brand. It's going to be a lot more difficult for them to remember it if it doesn't match the name of your company, if they're having to remember two different things. So it's really going to be critical that you get that domain name to match your company name so that it's really easy for your prospects and clients to remember you. You also have to separately remind customers and clients that your website URL and email address does not quite match. So you're going to be doing a lot of explaining, and that's going to make the process of marketing really a lot more difficult and of sales a lot more difficult. It's going to be a lot harder for people to really remember how to contact you and remember where your website is and remember what your company name is. It's going to be hard for them to make the connection. And as a result, you're going to get a lot of confused prospects, and this confusion can make the sales process more difficult and also affect your credibility. It's going to make you look a lot less professional if you're kind of scattered and doing a lot of explaining and running around, giving them the runaround in terms of sending them to a lot of different places with a lot of different names that are really difficult to remember. And you're probably going to be also explaining yourself a lot, which is going to be a little bit suspect. And if you've already spent money to incorporate your company name and a fitting domain name is unavailable, and this is entirely possible, you want to reconsider going much further with the name and branding and changing your name entirely if credibility and professionalism are important to you. And they should be if you're running your own business. So you really want to think long and hard about really changing your name and re-envisioning your brand and everything else surrounding your company. If you don't want to do this, which, I mean, it's really preferable that you change your name entirely, but if you really don't want to do this, if you've been around for a long time, if it's really going to be difficult for you to change the name of your company, you can consider a DBA, which is a doing business as, for your company that has a domain name match. So this is kind of a good workaround and a way that you can kind of help yourself out without having to really change your company name and really do all of that work over again. The downside to this approach is, first of all, again, you're going to have confusion with your branding. So it's going to get really confusing if you have this DBA and have this concept going on. It's going to be confusing for your customers and clients and prospects. And also your legally binding official documents will need to have both the DBA and the corporate name. So this is going to be a lot more paperwork for you and a lot more confusion for you personally. And as you run your business, you're going to have a lot of trouble for just yourself with really figuring out what's going on when it comes to tax time and all kinds of other legal issues. Okay, first of all, in looking at this sample website that we have, there's no title meta tag. So there's no title meta tag on the home page or the contact page. The missing title tag means very possibly total loss of any organic search engine traffic. If you don't have any title for your business that's showing up in your browser and showing up at any point on your browser window, especially if you don't have your company name going on within your domain name, it's going to be really hard to find you in a search and for people to really see what they're looking at. Lack of description or keyword tags are also going to ensure no free search engine traffic. So again, it's really important to have this title meta tag because it's going to help people find you when they're just doing searches for computer consulting companies, IT consulting companies, whatever it is that they're looking for that's related to your business, and you want people to find you. So you really need to make sure that you are really descriptive with these tags. You must make your website easy to find for search engines or you will not get any response from prospects or anyone else. You're going to eliminate an entire group of people that are looking up consulting firms online, which is exactly one of the main reasons that you have a website. So it's really a little bit foolish to not include this information that's going to help make your website be able to be found by search engines.
Do you want more of the best, steady, high-paying computer business clients? Then sign up for free, proven computer business tips now at computerbusinesstips.com. Again, that's computerbusinesstips.com.